Good morning, class. I believe you had a great time during the Thanksgiving break.
My Thanksgiving break was awesome. I really had enough time to rest and reflect on my past and present experiences.
That's great. It is good to always reflect on your past experiences, especially during a Thanksgiving moment, when we express gratitude to God. On that note, I would like to share with the class a personally meaningful event that has influenced me as a scholar, professional, and a person.
Hello everybody. I want to use this opportunity to talk about one of the outstanding events that I strongly believe has impacted my life as a scholar and something that pushed me towards developing interest in teaching and researching, and also even pushing me towards my PhD even after my master's. And so back in high school, I happened to be a student who had a strong passion for playing soccer or European football. That notwithstanding, I also showed a higher interest in academic activities or scholarly activities. And so there was a particular teacher who happens to be my mentor back in high school. And this particular teacher expressed high interest in my academic activities. And so there was a particular day that we were playing a football match. And I was part of the soccer team. And so when we were playing the football match, our school also had a quiz competition at the same time. But unfortunately, the individual who was supposed to have served as the candidate for our school was not feeling well some few minutes to the quiz competition. And so whilst I was on the field, one of the high school teachers called upon me that they strongly believe that even in the absence of the candidate, although I have not highly prepared, but they believe that I can step in as the candidate. Initially, the hope had been that they didn't want the platform to sound like there is no candidate to serve. So I wanted to go there in order to just represent the institution. But when I represented the institution, although I had not prepared thoroughly, our group emerged as first. And so after the quiz competition, the high school master, who happens to be my mentor, called me to his room. And it was that particular time that he tried to explain things to me. I didn't show any interest in teaching, I didn't show any interest in researching, and I didn't show any interest in pursuing my education further towards even master's and PhD level. Because I was thinking more about financial independence. I believe that if I'm looking forward to becoming a rich individual, if I enter into a faculty position, that was never going to make me rich. And so I didn't want to pursue my education to a higher level. But at that particular evening, when I met my mentor, he began to explain certain things to me. And he told me that he has seen me playing soccer, he has seen me playing European football, and he can confidently say that I'm very good at playing soccer. But that notwithstanding, he also believed that academic-wise, I'm very good. And he thinks that if I'm to pursue my academics further, I'll become one of the outstanding students. And so initially I thought that he was even lying to me. And it was then that he began to explain to me how his transitions have been over the years. Right after college, he decided to move to pursue his master's degree and also had the intent of continuing to pursue his PhD. And so from that particular moment, he became one of my strong mentors that over the days, almost every time he called upon me and asked about my academic activities. And after graduating from high school, initially I wanted to even pursue further and enter into nursing degree. But this same mentor of mine called me, and after calling me, he advised me to pursue further towards entering into college, or what we call university in other parts of the world. And so I bought college forms, and when I went in, I was contemplating what specific course should I even pursue, because I had taken French back in high school, and I was thinking of even pursuing French further. But he advised me that since I'm good in government, history, high school, and I was thinking of even pursuing French further. But he advised me that since I'm good in government, history, and social related fields, and I also love engaging with people and teaching people, I can also enter into the teaching profession. And so as at then, I was not having any strong interest in teaching, not even research as a whole. But as a result of his advice, I decided to take that profession teaching profession as a career. And so from high school to college, I entered into the profession of bachelor's in education. And throughout that period, this man that I'm talking about has consistently been my mentor. And it was something that I never thought about, because he has been an individual who keep on encouraging me. Back in 2012, I lost my mom and dad. And because I lost my mom and dad, I knew that things were going to be tough for me to pursue further in my academics. Because academic pursuit comes with a higher financial burden. And because I knew that it was going to be difficult, I wanted to divert and focus on my soccer and other activities. But as a result of his encouragement and his continual mentorship, this is where I am. And even after my first degree, he was the same individual who advised me to pursue further and also move forward towards my master's degree. And even when I was coming into the United States, I had a lot of impressions about the US. I initially had the impression that as a result of the intensity of racism in America, the idea of white supremacy in America, it was going to be very difficult for me to succeed academically. So I didn't want to come. But this same mentor of mine, he called me and said, amidst all these issues of racism, I believe you, I trust in you, and I'm optimistic that you can surely succeed and make it great. And even after my master's degree, this man called me again. He said, I know that you surely become a professor one day. And in that landmark of becoming a professor, you need to pursue further towards your PhD. And so when I was preparing towards my PhD, this same man was the one who advised me that as a result of my passion for teaching and researching, I can still maintain my interest in education-related program. And here I am, pursuing my PhD in social studies education with interest in social studies and historical research. And so I believe that there are many people with a lot of mentors, and others also serving as mentors to others who are mentees. But as individuals in the world, almost every time we need someone who can encourage us. We need individuals who can always tell us that we can make it. There are instances that you feel like things are not moving well, all hope is gone. But because of the backbone that you may be having, because of the support or an individual who keep on telling you that you can surely make it, that you get to a level where you become so optimistic that amidst the various dangers, you need to continue to persevere. And so it was out of the encouragement that this mentor gave me, out of the circumstance that I found myself to be, that I shifted my focus all the way from becoming a footballer towards academic activity. And here I am, hoping and with a strong zeal that one day I will become a professor emeritus and help impart the word in general and also impart various lives, community, and other people. Thank you. This is the story that I want to share about something that has really impacted me towards my profession.